See if we're live yet. Okay, we are live. Yo, yo. What is good, everybody? It is the godfather of VR, the ageless wonder. The man Lincoln Clay coming back at you with a little experiment today. So, I am using a virtual desktop. So what I am essentially doing right now is I am looking at my gaming PC through my Oculus Quest, doing this wirelessly. We know that, let's see here. We know that virtual desktop has been around. That gives you the ability to play your PC games wirelessly and stream them into your Oculus Quest or Oculus Quest 2 headset. I purchased virtual desktop a while back, but never really followed through on trying to make it work. But lately, with the release of the Oculus Quest 2, I've been hearing so much about how amazing games look through the Oculus Quest 2 using virtual desktop. So it was killing me. I had to finally get up off my ass and finally try it. And I couldn't get it to work. And so after 2 days of pain and suffering, I finally figured out that side quests, you have to download a patch for virtual desktop. And my gaming PC wouldn't download that patch into my Quest 2 headset, so I had to come over here to my streaming PC and do it that way. So I was able to get it to work, and so I took a look at some games and tried a couple of experiments. Now, the one thing that I'm doing is really a trip is that Great Tantrum, what's up? Now, one of the things that is crazy that I'm doing is I'm using two computers to make this stream happen. My gaming PC is in that room right there. So I'm using virtual desktop to stream my gaming PC into the headset, and then I'm casting it right here into the streaming PC. So how well all this stuff works basically depends on your internet connection. I guess you got to have 5 gigahertz or whatever to make this work. And I tried some games, and as far as the latency goes, some of the games, the latency was about the same as, doing it natively. And some of them, there was a little bit of lag. So one of the games that I want to take a look at, I took a look at some games. Some of them, in my opinion, still look better on the Rift that's doing this natively. But there was a couple of games that I was like, whoa, and Lone Echo was one of them. So right here, pull up this settings right here. We're going to drop the desktop bit rate down a little bit. And then we go to games. And then this is all the games listed right here in my PC. Both Oculus and Steam games. I tried Half-Life Alyx through this method, and to me, I think it looks good, but I don't know. I guess I'm feeling like I remember it looking better on the Rift S, but it's one of those things where I have to go back and forth because, I haven't really played it on the Rift S in a while. So let's have a look at a couple of games. I'll let you guys have a quick look at Lone Echo because that was the one game that when I first fired this game up, I was like, this doesn't look any different than the Rift S version. And then there was a point in the game where I had to open a shield door, and I was like, oh shit. Let's go with single player. Continue. hopefully you guys are still seeing what I'm seeing.
Your Echo unit is a perfect subject for our initial test runs.
This is crap. I'm 1 week from leaving, and you're just now telling me Jack's not coming.
Command wants the Echo unit to assume your duties with the League for Sirius.
Well, how long has Command known about this?
Liv, I don't think
How long?
higher-ups have been discussing it for maybe 6 months.
Jack? Sorry, I have to go. Kronos 2 out. Jack? What happened?
So looking at this right here,
You were talking to Command.
Oh, yeah. Sorry you had to hear that. Hang on, are you stuck in there?
My diagnostic program crashed.
That's never happened.
look, I'm not trying to be
The
perverted
procedures
and look
may
at her
have been
boobs or anything like
Work
that,
that one out
but
on your
I fail to see how sarcasm
the
is
green
going
right here
Sorry.
and
can't
the
help it.
orange
Part of my wily British charm.
and the orange in her outfit has got more pop though. It's got more pop in the color.
Weren't you born in space?
You want out of there or not? You're all set.
So I'll show you guys where I was blown away.
Conversation with Command.
Because looking in here, I felt like, okay, this is no different than the Rift S. It still looks good. But I'll show you where I was blown
Okay.
away.
Well, I'm just going to put it out there. You're not coming with me to Ceres. Command wants you to stay here and take over my duties as station commander, so I guess this is our last week together. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Look, they just hit me with this news a few minutes ago. I mean, Command splitting us up, I never even considered it a possibility. I'm not entirely sure what to say. Except... I'm sorry, Jack.
There's no need to apologize, Olivia. While the situation is unfortunate, it's not your fault.
Come on then.
So looking at all this stuff up close, it looks sharp. Let me get
Let's get our last week started.
the light here.
Why don't
And
you go activate the bridge while I pull the overnights?
it looks just
Copy
as
that.
sharp right here as the Rift S.
Activation panel's just over there at the forward console.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over here and open these shield doors. And this is where I saw the difference. So, looking at this panel looks pretty sharp, but here's where I was like kind of blown away. Was like, whoa, shit.
Transitioning to daytime cycle.
I'm really going to miss this part. I'll get started on the morning checklist in a bit. Just give me a
So-
moment to soak in this view.
Take your time.
I mean, but I will say this, that it looks extra sharp. It looks good, but if you already have a Rift S and you don't want to, part ways with it, then that's still good too. So either of these is a good option. But once they transitioned into the daytime cycle, everything came more into focus. So I get close to her, and like the orange in her, the orange and the green shoulder pads got more pop than I remember it.
Can I help you?
You can in a second. Hold on. You know, looking at this, you know, it's extra sharp too. So let's check the chat for a second.
So, Jack, I suppose.
Yeah, the stream. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the stream is choppy because everything is working off of my internet connection. I'm streaming this game from my gaming PC and then casting it to another PC. So I'm using two PCs for this stream.
Congratulations, Captain Jack.
And the quest, you know, and the quest is at the center of this.
Official rank, so technically I can't be promoted.
Right. Well, that's too bad. Captain Jack has quite the ring to it.
Also, you are the only person who calls me Jack. To everyone else, I merely Echo 1.
Is that your way of saying you're going to miss me?
Well, let's check out another game, because this is going to be a really short stream. Because in order for all this to work, you're going to need a really fast internet connection. So I took a look at Echo VR, the multiplayer, and up close to Echo units look razor sharp. The problem was looking through the environment was like looking through a fishbowl. Actually, Onward ended up looking decent. Let's have a look. I'll probably have to take it back down to 12, because that's what it was set at. So you launch Steam VR and go into the Steam environment, go back to the games. Let's have a quick look at Onward on PC. But yeah, I expected this to be choppy because even when I'm just using the Quest and this PC by itself, the stream can get a little bit skittish. So now with me streaming from the gaming PC and there into this headset and then casting to this PC, all of it being contingent on how good the internet connection is, yeah, choppiness was to be expected. Let's see how this all runs multiplayer, just for the hell of it. Let's find an uplink game. Respawn's enabled. I don't want to play that. So let's see how all this ties together. Expect the stream to get even choppier yet because I'm walking into a multiplayer game. Come on. Check the chat real quick. G Slim, what's good? No, the 90 hertz isn't working. I'm just now figuring out how to use the stupid virtual desktop. So, like, after I get done monkeying with this, you know, I'll sit down and we'll talk about this a little bit, so I can explain this without being distracted. Minutes. Oh, there's a
Oh shit. Yeah,
One of them died.
we did it.
Well, it's because they have 4 people on it. I need to figure out how to like change my loadout to be any good.
Alright.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, starting game. Wait, no, guys, I'm trying to finish it. Sorry, I'm just joking.
Remember now, this is Onward on PC.
Wait, how do I add a grenade?
It's on your explosive.
I mean, in your explosive, sorry. Oh, a flash grenade. That. And then how do I add an attachment? Oh, my head.
For what? You tap into the second
Hurry up,
grenade.
yo.
Okay.
It's a grenade into a grenade and a Molotov. It's gonna be deadly.
I just picked laser sight back. I'm sorry, guys.
No, take your time, don't worry.
Let me make it fun.
Let's go.
Never, I haven't really played, I've only played like 2 games so far, and every time I haven't done like any.
It's always that one person. There we go. Let's go.
I just need that one dude to run out.
Alright, we're going to see how this runs. I expect the stream to be janky, but we'll see how the game actually runs.
Did you choose night vision? I chose night vision again. I didn't. I bought an actual drone. Huh? I have a drone. What?
Looks pretty good.
How are you? What? How do you have a drone?
Like, the characters right here in front of me look pretty good.
Yeah, and it's in your equipment. Alright. I can see people.
I don't know whose drone is that. Otherwise, I'd shoot it down.
I don't need my gun out yet.
That must be his drone because yeah, it's his drone. You see the antenna on top of the tablet.
It did.
2 enemies going to south roof.
How do you see which?
There's a little bit of latency. There was a little bit of lag. Oh, he got clapped. Let me keep it moving. A little bit of pop in. Damn, he got clapped too. Shit. That's it. I think that's a wrap. I think I was the last one left. Let me check the chat. I guess I'm bleeding out. I'm
Two
not
enemies.
quite dead yet. Dropping down to 80 megabits per second on virtual desktop. Okay. The white headset looks pretty slick. Yeah, it is.
Where you dead? Enemy close to the roof, enemy close to
But
the
when you're in game, you can't bring up the virtual desktop menu while you're in game. So I have to like literally quit this game.
4 down, last enemy is close to the. Oh, you're down and you didn't tell me.
I don't know what's going on here. We'll just quit the virtual desktop and then fire it back up. Video bitrate. Okay. Ah. There we go. No, it didn't work.
Good job, nice.
Great
Good
job.
job. Good job.
Well, at least
Right there, the guy was right behind you. I don't know how he didn't see you.
There's a wall.
You could, I don't know, he was on the edge of the wall. You could have saw him if you just moved up.
I'll try it one more time.
No, there's no way. There was smoke, and he used it correctly to get in front, and he capped on the other side. There's no way someone who's not familiar with that is going to cap that. We're going to check that.
I have no idea what the fuck's doing.
Exactly.
Oh God.
Oh, congrats on your win.
Oh,
Standard onward bug.
5 games for me.
He gave you guys a win. Congratulations.
Come on.
Yes, he did.
The mic's
It's my
not
first time
working though
playing.
because of the way I got this hooked up.
Hey
the mic's not working because of the cast.
I'm
Because of the
kidding.
cast
You
into
have
this
a chat
PC.
on Cool City. Oh. Hey, boy. Alright. Hello? Got a sniper? And got a drone. Sniper is great.
Giving you the option to give up? What the hell is
Hello?
this?
Did you choose your drone? Did you choose it? No. I like the same here, but I like the drone. Yeah, so do I, but I'm not gonna give up the AR for the drone and a sniper. I'm not good with snipers.
He sent the drone ahead. I think the drone will. His drone might show us where the enemies are.
What are you doing?
Little jerk.
2 enemies north 80. One enemy. Two enemies dead.
How do you figure out north, like the north and south?
That's 3 enemies down.
How do you figure out the north and south and...
There it is, right there.
So when you're in the tent, you just look on the drawboard and you see. Cowards.
Yay! I tried to get him though. That ran a little bit better. Yeah, Johnny. Yeah, Johnny live. That did help with the lag a little bit. So.
There you go, dude.
Oh, there we go. Get out that way. That seems to be one of the headaches of using this virtual desktop, is when you're in the middle of a game, you can't get out. You got to find a way to get back to the menu screen of whatever that game is, and hopefully the game itself has a quit button. Otherwise, I got to like close the entire thing down. Right there, quit. All right. See what we got. Let's try to throw it a fight. Just see what the latency is there. Remember, this is all on PC. This is all PC games. And this is one game where the Quest graphics pretty much look exactly like the PC graphics. So this is a game right here that I think is better played on the Quest because no wires. We'll fight him. See what we got here. I may not finish the whole fight though.
Keep it clean at all times, protect yourself at all times, and what I say...
There's definitely more people in here on the PC version. On the Quest version, there's not this many people in the crowd. So with this I'll probably fight one round.
Get off of him.
That's it. Well, let me exit. There we go. Okay, check the chat real quick. Woo-wee. Okay. Let's shut off virtual desktop and come back. And now I'm back as a Quest 2. The Oculus Quest 2. Woo-wee. All right. Let's shut down the casting. Get a hat on and give you guys my final thoughts. All right. Let's get back where we belong. All things considered, I'll bring the microphone back here. For the most part, that's not bad. The mic didn't work when I was playing Onward because it's something about casting. On some of the games, when you cast, it cuts off the microphone for whatever reason. Then you also have to keep in mind that I was using the PC from there too. So all things considered, for me to be playing VR chat, playing PC games from the gaming PC, streaming it into the headset here, and then casting it to this PC here, my streaming PC, and then showing all this stuff on YouTube, yeah, it probably chewed up a big chunk of my broadband, but it worked better than I thought it would. So to everybody here, Great Tantrums, he's Slim, Cold Yogurt, what's up? Johnny Live, Dubin Brown, appreciate you all coming. But also here, check in, make sure you check back with me in a few hours because I'm going to pick my son up, and then we're going to do another unboxing video because I'm going to give him his Oculus Quest 2 when I pick him up. So we'll come back, we'll do another live unboxing video, and I think he is going to absolutely love it when I show him he can play the PC version of VR chat wirelessly. I think he's going to love that. I also think he's going to like the comfort of the Quest 2 as well, because for as uncomfortable as the original Quest is, he likes it. He thinks it's more comfortable than the Rift S. He doesn't like the Halo strap. So I think, I think all things considered, I think the Quest 2 is kind of comfortable. The foam pad here is definitely softer. The strap doesn't touch my ears like everybody else has been complaining about. And the big catch about that foam pad is that it absorbs sweat. So if you sweat really bad, hold on. Shut that off. Shut the air receiver off. Okay. Said catch your breath. Yeah, so that's the only bad thing about that face pad on the Quest 2 is if you sweat really bad, it will absorb it. So you got to pretty much grab a towel and dab all that sweat out of there. What else? Big shout out to Tyrell Wood. He came out with another video. Some people complained about the IPD presets on the Oculus Quest 2. You know, your interpupillary distance, you know, between your two eyes and stuff. They've got 3 settings: 50, 53. I think it's 50, 53, or it's 53, 58. 63 and 68. I know 68 and 63 is there for sure, but the smallest setting, I can't remember if it's 53 or 58. But in any case, for those that's caught in the middle of those settings, they might not get a clear view. Well, it turns out that I can show you guys. It said you can take right here how it clicks into place. You can put it right in between. Move it right in between, and that can help you find your sweet spot. And he said you can shake it and everything, and it won't move, and it won't. So with that being said, yeah, they found a way around the IPD situation on the Quest 2. So nice. Shout out to Tyrell Wood. Now, the virtual desktop, if you have a fast enough connection and you want to use the Rift S, not the Rift S, the Quest 2 as your main headset, hey, go for it. The final thing that I need to find out is I'm going to order the official Oculus Link cable today through the Oculus website or through Amazon and try that. One more experiment that I want to try is with virtual desktop. You're supposed to be able to access your PC from anywhere in the world. So what I'm going to do is later on today, I'm going to take my Quest 2 over to my brother's house and see if I can access my PC from his house and see if I can play the games from his house. So if that works, then my son will love that, because then we can go anywhere and he can play the PC version of VR chat wherever we at. My son loves VR chat so much that he don't hardly want to leave. Whenever we go somewhere, we take the Quest with us. He doesn't mind. The problem with the Quest is that the Quest people can't go into any maps that's over 50 megs because the Quest just can't handle it. But if my son can access my PC remotely, then he can go anywhere through VR chat doing it that way. So I think he'll definitely like that. You said you may get the break down and get the G2. I would probably say before the Quest 2 came out, I was strongly considering getting a G2, but I'm absolutely happy with my purchases. For the price of a $1,000 Valve Index, I bought 3 Oculus Quest 2s and still had got $100 left over for games. So I'm happy with my purchase. And, you see, though with my though with my GPU can play only half res. What do we got here? So I think that's about all I got. I don't know. Still trying to, I don't know, I just might stretch out and watch some YouTube or something until it's time to go pick up my son, or continue to experiment with the Oculus Quest 2 and see what else I can find. That being said, thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm definitely going to go back and watch this, the replay of this podcast, because I know you guys were saying that it was choppy. I want to see how choppy it really was so I can gauge, you know, whether or not. I think I can look at it this way before I get out of here. I think using virtual desktop is cool for single player games. If you're playing a multiplayer game that's really competitive, I don't know, because there was a little bit of latency. There was a couple of choppy moments, but for the most part, it still ran better than I thought it would, considering that there was 2 PCs and a VR headset and playing the game multiplayer. All that stuff came into play, and it still ran better than I thought. So with that being said, I'm going to boogie on out of here, and I'll see you guys in a few hours when my son and I come back and he does his unboxing of his Oculus Quest 2. So please come back, check us out when we do the unboxing. Show my son some love, show him some support. I'm sure he definitely would like that. So with that being said, we'll see you then. Wakanda forever. Long live